You know, that is an example of a lot of people, I think, not taking the next step because they may just think that it's a lot of energy. It is expensive because people have co-pays and co-insurance.
Right.
And so, you know, trying something again sometimes is just one step behind where they're at. But I think that people need to know that there definitely are some treatments that can help.
Yes, exactly, and to never give up, to know that they can eventually get well. And that's one of the things that, you know, she finally came in and she saw you, and she is just so appreciative of what you did for her. And it's just so great because she thought she was going to be in that rocking chair the rest of her life with her husband helping her up and down the stairs, and it was quite a story. And for someone to give back not only, you know, a quality of life of what she knew, but she had a second chance. She felt like she had a second chance, and she was not going to take advantage of that. And I know that she has nothing but wonderful things to say about your technique and your new technique that she had never even been aware of. Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you for, you know, inviting us here, because those techniques, I think, do make a difference. And I'm hoping that your viewers, if they have questions, will just give us a call, because I'd be happy to you know, answer any questions about what I've treated, what kind of success. But you never really know until you treat somebody.
Yes.
You know, so there is no way to say, yes, I can help you, or no, I can't.
Yeah. And I know if my loved one was hurt, I would not give up at all. I would keep on wanting to get the treatment and try and exhaust everything. But I like the perspective that you're also looking holistically you're treating the mind, spirit, and body, and you're looking at everything. Because I know my mother actually was told that one of her leg is shorter than the other one. Well, in reality, it wasn't that. It was her hips were out of place. And so she was compensating for that. And then when she had gone and seen a chiropractor, the chiropractor took care of that. And now she's actually feeling a lot better. Yes.
And I think it's interesting that you should bring that up, because that is what is so important about evaluating somebody and looking at the whole body and looking to see that the hip may be higher because the muscles are pulling the hip up because they're contracting, or someone may have sacroiliac dysfunction because they're walking with a poor quality of gait.
Okay.
So there are many things that impact, and if we only use that little spyglass on that little area, we often miss things. And I think it's important to look at the big picture. The other part to all of that is, it's not just about treating; it's about also looking at what the patient is going to be doing to use what you're teaching them and training them. And we have some techniques that we give people using the tapping, where they can take those techniques home and try to keep their pain under control at home by using those techniques.
Sure. So you actually teach them the technique so that if they don't have to come in and see you 5 times a week, they can actually take how much time at home to even help themselves.
Well, usually, traditionally, we only treat people twice a week initially. And with these techniques, and sometimes we go out once a week after a while, it is important that they use some of those techniques. And we teach those. There are certain techniques that you can do to yourself.
Oh, yes.
And some of them you would have to have very long arms.
Yes.
But for the most part, there are a few that they can use at home that work well.
And you teach them.
And so that's what we teach, so that people can try to keep themselves where we leave them, so the next time they come in, we're not starting all over again.
Yes. Okay, good information. Well, we only have a few more minutes, so I'd like to turn this over to you. And is there anything that you want to address the viewers on real briefly?
Well, I think that we mentioned all the different kinds of problems, but if
Sure.
anyone has any questions about what the type of problem they have and whether we've had some experience treating that, they can look online at advancedtherexrehab.com. They can find us on Zip Local. They can find us on Facebook. They can find us on YouTube. And so there are some testimonials there. But I guess the biggest thing that I want to really get across to the audience is that they shouldn't give up, because these new techniques can be very impressive.
Yes.
As far as being able to help people feel better.
Yeah, that's great. And to always keep pushing ahead. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'm afraid we're running out of time. I want to thank you
Thank you
so
for
much,
inviting me.
Jan. This is great. Okay.
Thank you.
I look forward to having you view other shows of Knowledge for Wellness and visit my website at knowledgeforwellness.com and let me know where you viewed my show. And you can also connect with me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. And the mission of Knowledge for Wellness is to inform viewers on health issues, to expose, educate, and make viewers aware, to enhance themselves and their loved ones for a better quality of life. And I hope we have provided you with more knowledge to benefit you and your loved ones. So until next time, be well and goodbye. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Over time you've healed so much in me, and I am living proof that although my darkest hour had come, your light could still shine through. And at times it's just enough to cast the shadow on the wall. Though I am grateful that you shine your light on me at all. Who am I that you would love me so gently? Who am I that you would recognize my name? Lord, who am I that you would speak to me so softly? Conversation with a love most high. Who am I? Well, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. And the more I sing that sweet old song, the more I understand that I do not comprehend this love that's coming from your hand. Who am I that you would love me so gently? Who am I that you would recognize my name? Lord, who am I that you would speak to me so softly?